Hello everyone, welcome to Learn Law with AKP. In today's class, we are going to discuss the essential requisites of bailment under the Indian Contract Act 1872. In the previous class, we understood the definition of bailment. Now, the important question is what conditions are necessary to create a valid bailment? These conditions are called essential requisites of bailment. This is a very important exam topic because many problem questions are based on these essentials. So, let's understand each requirement clearly with examples and case law. Essential requisites means necessary conditions. These are the important elements that must exist for a valid contract of bailment. If these essentials are missing, bailment does not arise. So, understanding these essentials helps us identify whether a transaction is actually bailment or not. The first essential is delivery of possession. Goods must be delivered from bailer to bailee. This delivery may be actual delivery or constructive delivery. But one important thing, only physical possession transfers. Ownership does not transfer. For example, if you give your laptop to a repair shop, the repair technician receives possession temporarily. This creates bailment. Now, the second essential is movable goods. Only movable goods can be the subject matter of bailment. Immovable property like land or buildings cannot be bailed. For example, car, laptop, gold, bikes are movable goods. House or land are not movable goods. Therefore, they cannot become subject matter of bailment. Now, the third essential is specific purpose. Goods must be delivered for some purpose. This purpose may be repair, safe custody, transportation, use, pledge, etc. The purpose must also be lawful. For example, giving clothes to dry cleaner for cleaning. Cleaning is the purpose. After purpose completes, goods must be returned. Now the fourth essential is return of goods. After completion of purpose, the bailee must return the goods or the bailee must dispose of them according to instructions of bailer. For example, if you give jewelry for polishing, the jeweler must return it after polishing. If goods are not intended to be returned, it may not be bailment. Now, the fifth essential is existence of contract. There must be an agreement between bailer and bailee. This contract may be express or implied. For example, parking your car in a paid parking area creates implied bailment. Even without written agreement, law recognizes the relationship. Now, let us understand an important case law. In Ultzen versus Nicolls, a customer entered a restaurant carrying a coat. The restaurant employee took the coat and kept it safely. Later, the coat was lost. The court held that bailment existed because possession was delivered, restaurant accepted responsibility, goods were to be returned. Since the restaurant failed to return the coat safely, they became liable. Here the principle established is acceptance of possession creates responsibility under bailment. Now, let us quickly revise the essentials of bailment. A valid bailment requires delivery of possession, movable goods, specific purpose, return of goods, contract between parties. These are the most important exam points. Now, let's conclude this topic. For a valid contract of bailment, certain essentials must exist. There must be delivery of possession of movable goods for a specific purpose with an agreement to return the goods later. Ownership remains with the bailer while possession temporarily transferred to the bailee. We also understood these principles through the case of Ultzen versus Nicolls. So remember, delivery, purpose, return, and temporary possession are the foundation of bailment. For exams, always remember essentials, examples, and case law you can written. Thank you. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Learn Law with AKP. Stay tuned for the next topic.